Niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the girls, the knives, the average soul. The niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the.
Welcome to another live session at the Blunt Lab. I am Al, joined by my brothers Rick and Marcus. What's going on, fellas?
Sound like you got your breath took away from that front.
Oh, yeah, it caught me up a little bit. Oof.
You smoking on, my G?
Today, this is where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Purple Octane.
Purple Octane. That's what I'm talking about.
Whew. Let me tell you, I should got my chest on fire right now. Lord have mercy. But yes, welcome. Shamari, we got your message. No worries. We look to have you on sometime soon.
Let's see.
Yeah. So let's jump right into it, man.
Absolutely.
Chauncey Billups, etc. A couple of other names in there. Was that Rozier?
Scary Terry.
Terry Rozier, yeah.
Did I hear Damon Jones in there too?
Damon Jones. There's actually more that I'm understanding are getting ready to be coming out, including your boy Braun.
Yep, I know. And I'm going to say this. I don't know if I'm the only one that's going to say it, but I think Gilbert Arenas snitched.
There's definitely a few that are going to come out. That's what we're going to find out is somebody did wrong or felt disrespected or whatever the case may be, and that's what it's going to all come. It's going to be like another Diddy situation where you got snitches coming out.
And I know Gilbert's going to deny it, but hey dog, just optics. You get brought in for certain charges. You're out. You're doing your podcast, which I think is great. I enjoy the podcast and all the shit talk that goes on there.
Mm-hmm.
But how are we not supposed to believe you didn't snitch? I mean, that's just me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But hey, again, optics.
But it's like,
what was it, like 22, 23 when the ref went down? Who's this? Donnie, whatever his name is. I can't remember. Yeah. Like, I feel like it's all been happening since then. And what's fucking crazy, and I don't know how much exactly you guys pay attention to the day-to-day NBA, but this is one of the most exciting years in a fucking half a decade or more. It's one of the best years for basketball, both in terms of ratings and the play that's going on.
Yeah, so I'm seeing too.
mm-hmm.
But hey, I don't know what these niggas are thinking. But go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, all the money these dudes make. Like, why are you gambling on your sport? It'd be one thing if you want to gamble on other things.
Listen, it's not about gambling on your sport. You guys, this is the oldest trick in the book by the mafia, and they've already named 7 families. So I'm not saying some weird unknown shit. They own you. Those guys are owned for whatever reason. It's not about the instant gratification type of paycheck. This isn't like they come to them and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to pay you to take a dive." It's not like they make it out in the movies. This is, we're going to kill your family. We're going to break your legs so you can't ever play no more. It's that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I mean. But how do you get in bed with the mob, though?
They get in bed with you, bro. That's the price of fame and success.
You got a point.
Face cards. Like, if you read the whole story as this comes out, they call these guys their face cards. It doesn't get any more slave, racist type shit than you can get than that, which is they're the face cards. Their job is to recruit rollers, or they call them fish and whales. The same names that you hear in the movies. This is all called out in the indictments. Like, literally, the director of the FBI came out and said this shit. So I'm not saying anything that's conspiracy or blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no, you're right.
They're literally calling this, we're calling out these 7 crime families for doing this, and here's how much we can tell you about so far. And that's what it's going to come out to be. These guys, they own you, bro. It's just like all the politicians and the rich CEOs that Epstein owns and everything else. All that shit, it's the same thing. They get dirt on you or they force you into the dirt.
And Marcus, you ask, how did these guys get in bed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've watched him yet,
No, I haven't seen it.
It kind of gives you. Well, I'll just say it. I mean, women, drugs, alcohol.
Yep.
The easiest way
Mm-hmm.
for you to fall into their trap. The easiest way. And then gambling. You throw gambling on top of that. Some of these guys have gambling problems. They don't want to admit it. They have gambling problems.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the money that these guys get throwing out.
Damn, it's unfortunate, man.
Ron is concerned. We've already seen pictures of him in women's lingerie, so we already know what he's capable of.
He's owned.
Mm-hmm. You bet he is. You bet he is. Now I wanted to add something like as far as like, it's a shame for those guys. I don't want to say I wish him luck. You fucked up, so you got what's coming to you. But lately I've been seeing record-breaking free throw attempts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hearing it's because of a new league rule. Like, what's the deal with that?
Absorbing shots. Marcus, do you want to expel on that, or do you want me to say something about it?
Oh no, you can. I can't make sense.
It started last year. So what started last year was what was really big before, and what made James Harden, Trey out in Atlanta, even Steph sometimes. Steph's just really good at it, which is drawing fouls, right? Where I'm not talking about flop shit. I'm talking about like where they go up for the shot and see you coming up to block, and they engage into you, right? Yeah, so they stopped that last year. So a lot of the guys like Harden, who a lot of their points are coming off attempts because they get behind the three, you go up to defend them, and they bump into you, and it's their fault, right? Or your fault if they bump into you, right? So this year they took that to the next step. If you even act like you're going to go and do that shit, they can call these fouls. So what's happening is the defense is leaning in more, if that makes sense. So now they're calling a bunch of fouls again. So the defense basically got like a pass to like be a little more aggressive in the situation because now they're calling it on the offense. They're going to call it on you if you draw a contact. So I think that's what's going on this year from my watch is that, the defense has a little more liberality, and now they're calling fouls again.
Okay.
I think SGA took like 26 free throws the other night, bro.
Oh, yeah, Austin
had like 50 points off of free throws or some crazy shit in the first two games.
Austin Reeves too. I think Austin Reeves lit it up with like 22 or 23 in a game. Like,
yeah, he had 51 in the game, and 22 or 23 of those were free throws. Don't quote me on the exact number, but at least almost half of them are not more were free throws.
That's crazy.
Now, please, before we move, please tell me you guys saw this. I forget who the Celtics were playing, but Jaylen Brown was rubbing his head on his nigga's jersey.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently his hair wiped off.
His hairline,
now,
yeah.
To you gentlemen going bald, look, just fucking shave your head already. I mean, if Carlos Boozer, if you didn't learn from Boozer, from LeBron, I forget who else is guilty of this shit.
Michael Jordan.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, if you're bald, just shave your head.
But I mean, they're rich.
Let it
go to Turkey and get the hair transplant thing. The thing that
they get talked about because their pictures are taken all the time. Like Braun right now, they call him on that shit all the time. Kevin Durant all the time.
Yeah.
Like, where'd your hairline come back from, bro?
It's been proven that the spray shit doesn't work.
No, it was literally on his jersey. I think it was Anunoby. It was like on his jersey. All
you saw was a black spot. Like, damn, dog. Like, damn, dog, for real. Like, the wife sent me a picture, and I was like, I literally sent it. I was like, what the fuck is this? She's like, oh, that's Jaylen Brown's hair. I said, oh, stop.
Straight up spray.
I'm saying these guys, like, if you do that hair thing, like, you get a few months downtime in the season, cats get hurt. Hey, man, wear a do-rag or something. I don't know. Like, you're rich. You can figure it out. Or just get a wig. Or just let it go.
That's Braun.
That's what it is.
Let it go. Because I'm going to tell you this.
Because I'm not against wearing a wig, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now. If I'm a nigga that's balling in the NBA and I know another nigga has a wig on, I know you've seen those videos where motherfuckers pull up alongside and snatch somebody's shit and run. I mean, now would that be considered a foul?
Does he have the ball?
The hair is a part of your person.
Good
Does he have the ball? That could
Good
get
question.
called. You know what I
That's
mean?
good. Look, just let it go. Shave your fucking head. If you're not gonna get the plugs, shave your fucking head because look.
Yeah, it's not like they're not getting pussy out. So to your point,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
The spray doesn't work, fellas. The spray doesn't. Jaylen Brown, I know you
And
got
he's
paid.
sweating.
You got
running
the
up
biggest.
and down the court. Yeah, he got a $300 million contract.
And you
know,
rubbing your
running up
head.
and down the court. You sweating. Like,
And
it
another
ain't
thing.
gonna stick.
Why you rubbing your head on a nigga's belly? What's that about?
Trying to get him off him, you know. Trying to get
Trying to get him off, or get him off him.
Take him off. Hey, yo.
Okay.
Pause everything. I'm about to pause the show, bro. Pause all of it.
Just trying to be
Gotta get him
clear.
off.
Just trying to be clear.
I don't know.
Black
Maybe he
spot.
wanted to get him off. I don't know.
That black spot was kind of close to the crotch area, so you know.
That was a
Just,
crazy look, though. I saw that video and I was like, "Yeah, there's no mistaking what that is. That's crazy."
But yeah, the question is, did it happen like in one swoop, or was that over, multiple plays where he's kind of rubbing into it? Maybe Jaylen get down. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess there's a new kind of party in town since Diddy's locked up. I mean, who knows?
I mean, is there anything new about it? Honestly,
That's very true. I mean, we're just now, getting to hear a lot more about it. It's been going on for a long time.
Well, yeah, they can
For a
talk
long,
about it a
long
little
time.
more now. It's a little more, free base, if you will.
Mhm.
And we can't say nothing bad about it. When I say we lightly, people can't really talk shit about him being like that because then you get canceled.
Yeah.
Not accepting of, and et cetera, et cetera.
That's true.
I think it's coming back around to where we can laugh about it, though.
But Rick, you made a good point, though. Like, the NBA has been, I would say, more watchable than it's been over the last few years. I'm excited about, like, some of the rookies that are coming. That kid from Philly, Edgecombe, he looks like the real fucking deal, man. Like, he looks fantastic. Cooper Flag, like, shit. He's living up to the hype so far.
He looked good last night. He's coming into it. But yes, you're 100% correct, Marcus. That's what it is. Young talent is taking over the league now. Steph is the old man in the league.
Yeah.
There's really, when Braun comes back in a few weeks and shit from, he's off on a fucking.
Nobody's missing him, so.
That's what I mean. The Lakers, especially. Lakers are probably playing better without him than they would be with him. We'll see. But that said, there is the league became very youthful this year.
Which is probably what it needed.
Funny because it goes through these cycles. Like in the 70s, they had the downtime. Then Magic and Bird relit the fire, and then Jordan relit it, and then Kobe and Shaq. Like they go through these lulls to where it's time for the new guard to take over. Because
I'm ready for it.
Steph, Bron, these guys, KD. These dudes still hoop, but shit, they're not gonna be in the league in 5 years. Or if they are, they ain't gonna be that good. So.
Maybe it's part of why they've let this gambling scandal come out because they're ready to pass the torch on that. A lot of the times they'll use something like a strike or a fucking lockout or different things to shake it up and bring attention back to the league. And maybe this gambling thing has brought some attention back to the league, and it was a good timing because we're having good games, not by dynasty teams or by super teams, but by teams. And they've been calling it if you pay attention at all to the analytics and watch ESPN, SportsCenter, this, that, the third, what you're seeing them say repetitively is that it's time for the team with the bench. You got to have a bench.
Yeah.
In the championship calendar team, and they keep saying it. It's no longer the league of 3 superstars. It's a league of 8 guys that can beat anybody.
Which is why I'm excited for the Magic. Because on top of our starters, we got a young bench. Hopefully, with the East being as wide open as it is, that
the Sixers blew us out the other night. The Sixers got a team, but other than that, we're gonna be big in the East this year, top 5 for sure. If depending on injuries and how some other teams pan out.
Health is important.
Third team in the East right now. Third team in the East or whatever, tied for third.
Yeah.
Well, that's the NBA, folks. Let's get to the UFC pay-per-view. Let's start with the first fight. Rakic versus Azamat. TKO, good to go. Not a bad fight. Second fight, Volkov and Alameda. I thought that was going to be a good one. I literally thought that was going to be a good one. What a fucking bore fest. What a fucking bore fest. Just, man. Yeah, moving on. Nurmagomedov and Batista. Another fucking bore fest. Thank God I didn't pay for this. Because, like, had I paid for this, man, I mean, I'd have been driving up to Vegas trying to get my money back from Dana.
UFC, baby.
That's the thing, man.
I don't give a damn how much TRT you want. Like, nigga, you gonna give me my money back? Because
some of these cards, like, they look good until it's time, and then boring.
Like, what the? Yeah, what a
and the styles, like, they always say styles make fights. Like, some people's styles are just not gonna be entertaining, Then again, some cats like Marab, his style wouldn't be entertaining per se, but he makes it entertaining because of like how relentless he is, and his damn tank never.
And he's just not sitting there. He's not. Yeah, he's never resting.
He's active. Yeah, he's active. So, I feel what you're saying though.
Like, what a fucking bore! What a bore fest, bro! Like, fuck. Then we get to the co-main event. Man versus woman. That's not. Those are not my words. Those are the words. Because I just want to clear that up. I don't want people thinking, "Oh, Al's calling her a man." No, those are the comments that I'm reading. Man versus woman. It wasn't that fight was boring because they beat the shit out of each other, but 5 rounds. I mean, like. Maybe I don't know. Wanted to see somebody get choked out.
Hey, though, shout out to Mackenzie, though.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations.
Finally.
I know that's Matt's girl.
I was about to say, they're about to ride her, no pun intended, into a, kind of a, I think they're going to use her to be a face. You know what I mean? Because she's likable. She got that fat ass. She can fight.
Tracy Cortez is likable. She's pretty. She's got a little booty for a Mexican. Especially Tracy
I'm gonna tread lightly here. She's not as pretty in this part.
Oh,
or not for me. And I'm not even saying for me. Like, if I'm just saying, if you go out and pull 1,000 dudes and lesbians that like UFC, you're probably gonna get like a very high ratio of them that she's way hotter. Like, come on.
They're in the same weight class, right?
I want to say Cortez is lighter,
a little bit smaller, but
okay.
I don't know. So,
she
looks small.
Don't quote me on that.
Very big.
Like, we were talking about that the last time. Like, so Wele not dropped it, but she vacated it.
Whaley,
Whaley. She vacated the belt so she could move up to fight Valentina. Because I was wondering, like, how did the belt get vacant? She was a champ. So, I mean, I'm happy for Mackenzie, man. Like,
I'm glad she's making her come up. It brings like to a very boring, most of the time, sport. She's bringing some more excitement to it. Like, she's the only reason I watched the other night. I'm gonna keep it real. Like,
you were just trying to see her spread. Come on.
I don't know. I could have seen more on WWE fucking her.
That is true. That is true. And this leads us into the main event,
which wasn't terrible.
Well, Gane was whooping his ass. Like, I'm not. I'll never root. I'll never
going into that fight. Like, looks like Aspinall should win. But
here's Aspinall has been, well, I shouldn't say has been. He hasn't been busy as far as like in the ring.
yeah,
Gane's been a little busy outside of making that movie, which I refuse to watch because I know it's terrible. I don't want to hear that terrible French
You
accent.
watch plenty of terrible movies.
You know what? But because he's French, I refuse.
you can't support.
I
him.
refuse.
I can't watch a French person without thinking about Marcus doing his Frenchie. Like, we literally do Marcus's version of Frenchie all the time.
Why me? I don't deserve love.
Like,
Bro, a whole season? Whatever.
Gane was whooping that ass.
Bro, he bloodied him up.
Like, what, in a minute?
Yeah.
Pretty much in a minute. And look. As far as the eye poke is concerned there, Mr. Aspinall, you chose the wrong eye. Okay? Because when you watch the video in slow motion, come on, dude. The eye that the finger went knuckle deep in wasn't the one that you were grabbing onto. So, you missed me with that. You missed me with that, buddy. Yeah.
There's people like shitting on Aspinall, saying like he chose to not fight because of the eye poke.
But doesn't this kind of back up Jon Jones's point?
You know, I love Jon Jones, but he gonna poke your eyes.
Well,
So
yeah,
he couldn't take it from Gane. Oh my god.
Wasn't this kind of Jon Jones's point of why he didn't want the fight? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He felt like it wasn't worthy. You know what I mean? And he sounded cocky at the time, but this right here this match kind of showed me that I was like, damn, Jon was probably fucking right. Like,
dude, because you saw what Jon Jones did to Gane.
Oh, he would have fucked. Based on Saturday's fight, you put Jon Jones in there. You know what I mean?
Like, dude, there have been guys who have been poked in the eye much more. And again, look, I'm not denying the fact that he was poked in the eye, but just go watch the replay. If you don't believe me, go watch the replay. The eye that he's claiming that he can't see out of, Gane's 2 fingers were above the eye, above the eyelid. Now, the other eye, Gane's finger went like, his whole fingertip was in that eyeball. There's no doubt about it. He just chose the wrong eye. Like, dude, I would believe you had you covered up the correct eye. But, look, I wasn't in the ring. I didn't get poked by a filthy Frenchie. I can't, hey.
But so they're going to run it back, though. Dana pretty much said they were going to run it back.
They better.
I question if this fight goes the way it was looking, the next fight, and Gane whoops him. That Jon Jones fight's off the table. Like, that doesn't even matter.
It's off the table. There's no need for
That's my point.
Yeah, that's validating him. That would validate Jon Jones. Be like, this.
That's what I'm saying. Doesn't this kind of prove Jon Jones's point?
Now, as a fan, the only person I want to see Jon Jones fight is Alex.
Yeah, or Francis if they were to ever get Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish it was a little. Like Al, you can talk your shit on this one. I wish it was a little more WWE style. Like, it's not boxing. I understand you can't put a 300-pounder against a 125er, but there should be a little more liberality in letting these guys have matches where they're not exactly matched up on weight, and they don't have to do some wild fuck shit for the time leading up to the fight to lose or gain weight. Like, you know what I mean?
Remember when the UFC first started, there was no weight.
There was no weight. It was 3 classes.
Like the Pride Grand Prix, like it was just whoever was in there, you fought.
Well, I think it was based on they had rankings, didn't they? And you could only fight within those ranking lines. So it was at first where it was like, I'm trying to remember back, fucking brains. And it was like you had to be ranked top 40 to fight each other, and then 41 to
I can't remember the names. The reason why they had to make that kind of a change was you had to do the size of we'll say Black Beast, literally suplexing a dude the size of Mighty Mouse.
Bro,
I think it was like 9 times in a row. The dude was dead after the 3rd one.
You're talking about the elbows, right? That was my introduction to UFC. Why you're bullshitting? When he went he got put in that fucking that crucifix.
Crucifix.
Looked both ways and then said,
Oh.
I was like, that dude was dead on the second
Like,
hit.
Gary Goodrich. And you know what?
Yeah.
Gary Goodrich admitted later on in a podcast that he told the UFC that he had a black belt
Right.
in jiu-jitsu. He was like, I didn't have any kind of black belt. They were like, did you have any kind of martial arts training? He was like, nope. And you see him when he got that dude in the crucifix.
I knew, dude.
Oh, dude,
Bro,
I
those
love
elbows.
every.
He took like 7 unnecessary.
I fell in love with mixed martial arts that day. That was the match that made me 100%.
I was like, but yeah, they had to change things because, you know, sometimes it is a little in the street. There is no weight class, but you know, when it has to be official, it's better. It's better. It's better.
That's what I mean. Like it can't be too extreme, but like what do you call it? Skill levels and styles could match up really good because you know if you weigh, I'm just going to use round numbers. If you're 195 and I'm 175 and we're both jiu-jitsu guys,
and there's catch weight.
Really that much.
I'm also interested in these guys doing catch weights. That way, you know, they can meet in the middle. You know, one doesn't have to fully come all the way up, while the other one doesn't have to fully.
But the titles and belts are based on weight is the problem.
Yeah.
So that's you know because it tried to match up to boxing. Like again, back to like how wrestling does it. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do that silly plug again. It's kind of like this belt is for the people that the people really want to see, and then they just kind of it's based on popularity, if you will. These are the matches we want to watch, so that we don't have like Al, you love the UFC, but what did you just sit here and say about the first 4 fights? It was a snooze fest. It was a
like, dude, I can't wait till they're on Paramount because like fuck, you ain't gonna catch me paying for this shit. And you know,
I have a feeling they're gonna get more scripted.
To you streaming services out there, I just want to go a little off before we get right back on track. If a particular family member is paying for your streaming service, that family member should be allowed to share her password or his password with their family members. They shouldn't have to live in the same fucking house. Well, now we're gonna cancel all your fucking streaming services and go back to cable. So fuck all of you, you cock-sucking pricks.
Problem is now the streaming services have the contracts for all the good shit. You can't see anything good on cable anymore.
Like, dude, I can't. Like, you know what? I'm not even. No, you know what? Fuck all your streaming services. But
I'm with you though. They're tightening that up. But you know, like Spotify is the same way. Like I share my family plan with a few people, and they just have to use my address. It's not based on like where you're at. You know what I mean? Like
fuck it doesn't. That, man. If somebody's paying for fucking services and they have a limited, you know, you give them 5 shares. That's what the thing is, right? Like. Fuck all
5 logins, period. It shouldn't matter.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck all you streaming services. Cable it is. Fucking cocksuckers.
It's the same companies though, Al.
Hey, but you know what? At least I'm only going to be paying like 1 fee. I'll pick my fucking channels. And you know what? If I miss something, guess what? You know what? I'm going to illegally stream it. There. I fucking said it. Come get me, bitch.
Come get me. Prove it. Get a VPN, cough, cough. Get a VPN.
I was unaware. This is how, just like unaware I am. I had no idea the World Series was going on, bro. I had no idea. You know, you think you think I would know since my cousin is on one of the teams. You know what I'm saying? What? Shout out to Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, I'm they're calling him. I mean, like what he did.
He's the GOAT.
What he did at the end of the conference. And for them to win the pennant and everything, that was amazing. But what he did last night, yo, man.
I've been missing out because I didn't know.
There isn't a better baseball player in the last 20 years.
Watching him last year, dude, he's literally like, if I knew the Dodgers, and dude, this is coming from a Yankee fan. When I knew the Dodgers were playing, I was like, is Shohei playing tonight? Yep. Guess what? I'm watching.
And the Mariners fucked over both Ken Griffey and fucking Randy Johnson. I've always been a fuck the Mariners motherfucker. So I became a Dodgers fan watching the series because like they just because of that reason.
I mean, I will never be a Dodger fan, but I am definitely an Ohtani
for the
fan.
series.
We went 18 innings last night.
I'm sold now. I know why they gave him all the money. I'm
on.
sold.
What did you say?
They went 18 innings last night.
16 innings. 16 innings.
They would essentially play 2 games last night.
Whoa.
Ohtani got walked like 5 times, I think.
And still,
he still had a crazy game. He still had a great game. But they got into the 9th and they were like, nah, bro. Like, we lose.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be from you.
That's the only reason they went as long as they did. But see, you got to bear in mind, too, Alec, I don't know how much you know so far, but Mariners won the first game. So it's 1-1.
Yes, I did know that.
Like, so it's
when's the next game so I can watch it?
Tomorrow, right?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow.
Because baseball does that. They be playing games like, I think it might be tonight.
I don't think so. Maybe. I'll tell you right now. Keep going.
If it is tonight, let me know because I don't want to miss out.
World Series date.
So, I mean, just like Patrick Mahomes makes watching football exciting, you know, Shohei Ohtani makes watching baseball, you know, exciting. You know, again, I wish I could say that about the Yankees, but it's like, you know, our boy Judge, you know, he'll give you a good regular season, and then when you need him the most.
He was good these playoffs. He did well in these playoffs. It was just the pitching kind of let us down. I had the only knock on Ohtani, and it's not really a knock because it's kind of written in baseball, but he doesn't field like that. Like he is an outfielder per se, but he doesn't really do it. Like he's the DH and he pitches, but he's still capable of doing it. He can steal bases. He's fast. He's like 6'4" or some shit.
Dude,
6'5". He's tall as hell, strong as hell. Like he's.
I had a Marcus moment the other night when I saw them playing. No. I saw an Asian pitching for the Dodgers. Now,
Yamamoto.
In my defense, the TV that I was watching this on was really small and it was far away from my table. So I literally thought that Asian was Shohei Ohtani. Only to realize it was somebody else. And I was like, oh.
He's a beast too, though. Like he is really damn good. The Dodgers are loaded, bro. Like they are what the Yankees were in the 90s. Like they have everything you need. Their pitching is great. They got crazy bats. They got clutch players. They got MVPs all over the damn team. Like, and bro, they're gonna reload next year. They're gonna win the World Series this year and reload.
Game 4, 8 o'clock tonight. Dodgers are leading 2-1.
Oh, 8 o'clock tonight?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
it should be right on time.
Betts, Freddie Freeman. They're loaded, bro. They're loaded.
Wow. Well, I'm rooting for the Dodgers in this series.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're originally from Brooklyn, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Originally, yeah. No, weren't they even somewhere before Brooklyn too?
I'm unsure. But I hope they do win. I truly hope that they win.
Yeah.
Now, sweeping on to the NFL. What a fucking depressing week. I'm just gonna, just right off the bat because, it's our squad. He was our guy. Cam Scatterboo.
Bro,
dude, I'm not gonna lie. Cam Scatterboo and Jackson Dart have, this season made watching the Giants exciting. And I saw that play real time. And I mean, I saw that play and I saw what happened immediately because they didn't show a replay after it happened. I literally I yelled out the word fuck. The wife's like, what happened? And I told her we just lost Cam for the season.
So back a few weeks ago, it's the same exact thing that happened when I watched Tyreek go out of bounds. Before he even got hit, I was like, this bitch gonna get hurt out of bounds. And then
it looked like the same injury Dak had a couple years ago, where his foot was facing the wrong way.
His whole fucking ankle, if this is the foot, it went and it was just gone.
It looked like the bone was sticking out because I'm telling you, the camera immediately went away from him. Every single player from the Giant side to Philadelphia's side immediately. Dropped down. I mean, you could see Jackson's.
Yeah, he was
because-
screaming fuck and shit. Yeah, he was cussing.
Oh yeah, Dart was. Whoo, he was not a happy camper. The memes in the videos.
Because I mean, like, dude,
It was
man,
Zach Braun. It was Zach Braun that tackled him, that injured him. I don't know if it was a hip. It was a drop hip tackle. It looked kind of like one, but I mean, it's either way. Even if they were talking about finding him, or they should or not, but that's not gonna, heal his ankle. So
yeah. What's that gonna do? I mean, how's that gonna help?
that's why they took that tackle out of the game, though. Like when you grab a cat and like pull them down, like you drag put your weight on their lower body, like that's been banned, but cats still do it. So
it's not like it don't happen though. Like I watched. It's as clean. It's clean. It's clean from every angle I saw it from. Like, it doesn't look like he tried to hurt him. It doesn't.
It didn't seem.
I don't think there's like malice in it. It's just like there's been so many injuries from.
Yeah, that type of tackle should
like
be.
that,
yeah.
But
like,
it happens. Like it's bang bang. What are you supposed
well,
to
if
do?
you're holding on, you know what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you right now, man. Not only was I disgusted by the injury, like I was just like, "Fuck, there goes the season."
Yeah.
Malik and Cam in the same fucking year for the season. For the fucking season.
It's fucking football. That's been football all year, bro. Like there's injuries every year, but I don't know what it is this year.
Now, let me. So here are some trades that I hear might happen, or could happen, or maybe is a fantasy. First one being Jacoby Myers to the New York Giants.
Where'd you hear that?
I forgot where I heard that from, to be honest. But they said, with the Raiders being a dumpster fire, he could help Dart out. And when Malik comes back, you have a perfect 1-2 combo. Again, these are possibly, but who knows what they would want for Jacoby. But the Raiders aren't, it's not it right now for him. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's a possibility. The other one I heard was Breece Hall to the Chiefs. The Chiefs honestly don't really have a number one with the way they treat their running backs. And I kind of contribute that to offensive line play, in all honesty. Again, these aren't, we don't know if these are real. These are just,
hypotheticals.
Yeah, speculation or, word on the street. Possibility, you know what I mean? Russell Wilson to the Browns, because it's clear they are not going to start Shedeur.
They hate Shedeur, bro.
I don't know
Gabriel
why.
is terrible. I'm sorry. No disrespect to him. He's probably a good kid. He's a terrible quarterback.
I mean, if every quarterback that's played for the Browns in the last 13 years hasn't proved to you one way or another, it's the Browns that's the problem. Look at Flacco right now. Look at Baker right now. Look at Deshaun before he was there.
Yeah.
Look, and the person I feel bad for, and I think Marcus and I covered this, is Shedeur, because look at Miami. I would hate to see him go to Vegas because they're a dumpster fire. New Orleans.
Actually, Vegas. I don't hate Vegas because you got Pete Carroll there, you got Bowers, like you got Genty.
They can build around him.
Part of the ownership, like you got things there. Like Geno just looks crazy. Like Geno just looks bad. I don't know what.
Maybe it's the CTE finally kicking in. I mean,
Geno and Justin Fields right now are like, how are they? How do they have a fucking job? Because I'm the same size as Justin. He might be a little bit faster, but I promise you I can throw the ball better than him.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that guy. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if he's got the yips or something. I don't know.
I think it's can I throw this in there since we're going on that road? Look at Tua this week with the visor. I've determined that's the thing. That Tua was so good before the defenses knew his name, and now they knew to start reading him. Like it's been the fucking Achilles heel he's had all season, and all of a sudden he puts a fucking visor on because he got pink eye. They're not calling it pink eye, but he basically got an infection in his eye, And
Somebody farted in his eye in the locker room
but
because
the
of his
fact
poor
that
play.
even if you did get an eye injury, like I get a patch or this, that, or the third, but a visor, bro, them putting the visor on there, they couldn't read him. And what does he do? No picks, 4 touchdowns against the number 2 passing defense in the fucking league. Yes, they didn't have Michael Penix, so we can't talk about what the offense would have done against the defense, but we can talk about how the offense owned the number 2 defense in the league, and 100% has everything to do with Tua not wearing the visor. So Tua, if you watch our show at all, my man, you know I've always been a lover and a supporter, even when they hated on you. Keep wearing the visor, or I'm going to call for you to be gone at the end of the year.
Tua, I need you to retire. You son of a bitch. Because for fantasy football, I picked up Atlanta's defense, expecting to get some points. And
nah, bro.
You know,
I picked up Kirk Cousins thinking, oh, Miami's defense has been getting run through all season. Kirk Cousins don't know how to play quarterback no more.
Hey, I went back and watched some of the stuff from, you know how they do every day after practice, they have the interviews and shit. Go back and, if you want to, watch Miami's defensive coordinator that week. There's an interview, and it got passed around in a clip where he's talking about just like this. They were asking him, like, how are you going to come back from what's been – he said, it's simple. I went in there and I told him today, we're going to get violent. We're calling on violence. Every play hurt. Violence. You know, he's a big fat dude, so like if I would have been one of those little white boy reporters in that room that day, I would have probably shrunk down a little bit too. You know what I mean? And then that's how they came out and played. If they could play the way that they played on the other day from front to back, they did it against a high caliber team in terms of what the offense did. Hey, look, the Dolphins could come back around, and I've only won on the weeks that they've won in fantasy, so I need them to start winning.
what do you think the Giants can do? Let's say they do pull off the trade for Jacoby. What can they do with running back to help Tracy?
They're still going to be playing about where they're playing right now. They just lost some momentum losing Cam. So if they do pick up someone to sort of fill that role, they may not lose momentum, but I don't think it's going to change that much.
Who could help Tracy, though? Because I don't think Singletary is it.
They got this cat, Turbo Miller. Well, he ran like a 4.2 in his combine, but he's on the practice squad. Like, he seems like who would get called up next. My thing is really about this season's a wash. Like, we're not winning. Even if we were to go on a run, we're not winning a Super Bowl with this squad. It's just not happening.
Not with that offensive line.
Yeah. No, the O-line is fine. That's what I keep thinking. Hey. Like, people keep saying how the O-line's not good. Yeah, Jackson Dart runs around a lot and shit, but the tackles are good. The guards probably suck. Okay. The inside of that line is probably terrible. But the tackles, the bookends are fine. And Andrew Thomas might be the best left tackle in the league this year. Like, ain't nobody doing nothing on him. And the Luminor is doing
healthy.
But my thing is, it's
they're
really
still coming up the gut, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The guards are kind of, they need to retool that. But it's really about Jackson Dart's development. So I don't hate the idea of going to get a number 2. I don't understand why you went into this season without a number 2. Because Darius Slayton has been in the league long enough to know he ain't it. He is. If he's the guy you're relying on, you ain't got nothing. So I'm confused as to why they didn't address.
And those other guys that we wasted drafts on. Who was it? Wyatt. Who's the other one? The short fellow.
Wandell. Wandell's cool in the slot. But that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys, they're good. Like, to supplement really good receivers. You know what I mean? Like, because Slayton be good next to a really good receiver.
Now, I don't know if you got a chance to watch the game, but Jackson Dart is dropping dimes on these guys.
Oh, bro, Jack.
And they're effing dropping the passes. Theo Johnson, Slayton has been famous for that shit. Straight, we've already known this, but your Wandale Robinsons, their passes that he's dropped that he shouldn't have. I mean, those other guys you used to mention, Wyatt. I don't know about the other one. Like, we don't even hear their names anymore.
Yeah.
So the other day, I looked at Dice and I said, I even I supped it. I told her after the fact, I'm telling you up front. I was like, Marcus and Al would probably get really mad at this statement, but I wish we would go get him. Like I would trade away Tua and take Jackson Dart that fast. You put him on our offense, bro. He would.
Jackson Dart is the truth.
Yeah, he looks the part. He looked
Yeah.
like Tom Brady was glazing the fuck out of him too. Brady was like, he got all the tools you need.
No, dude, wouldn't it be funny if he ended up at the Raiders? That's what my boy said. Like, Tom was talking. Don't be surprised if he goes to the Raiders because the Giants are stupid like that. They said Saquon and Philly and all this shit.
I'll say,
hey, look,
the Giants trade Jackson Dart. They're gonna burn New York down. Like they're gonna burn that stadium down.
Oh, probably.
Well, you know what? If they were to do something like that, then I'm done. I would literally be done.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm going to tell you right now.
I can't.
Look, I don't even know Cam Scadaboo from whatever, but when that happened, like my wife kind of laughed at my reaction, but then kind of saw how it made me feel and was like, "Oh,
yeah,
this shit's for real." She's like, "I'm sorry, babe, but dude, man."
And like Rick, you said it, like the momentum that these two guys have brought, like this, like derailed it. And I will say the officiating in that game is out of control.
The false start that they missed,
false starts, bro.
The fumble,
the tush push, they got to stop that. That play's got to go because you should not be allowed to keep progress going until you fumble it, and then it's like, oh, the play was dead. How?
But here's the thing, though. They kind of showed you how to defend. But they kind of showed you how to defend it, though. Because he has to extend himself, as long as you gamble on the right side, all you got to. But if they call the right call, because that was a fucking fumble,
it was
7-7. No part of them.
The game wasn't out of control, and then the Darius Slayton offensive pass interference. Like, what are we doing? Like, I understand.
They were getting handsy with one another, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, I felt like the refs kind of like blew this game, but it doesn't change the fact like we got beat. And once Cam went down, like that kind of just derailed everything.
I thought the refs were just playing loose, like objectively, right? I always kind of pull for the Giants when I'm watching them, but I still try to remain objective when I watch any game, especially when it comes to the refs, because I've gotten very upset with what refs have done in certain specific games. Having said that, I thought what it was going on there is they were playing a bit loose, but I was like, yo, somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. Like, I almost, I don't want to say I manifested it, but I kind of reminisced it. Like, I felt it coming. Like, I was like, damn, dude, they're letting some shit go. But it's a big rivalry, and it's the time of the year, and the NFL needs the exposure. So more than, it's not like somebody's trying to gyp the Giants or try to promote the Eagles in terms of the referees. I think the league makes more of those calls because they want viewership. And sometimes the heel wins, sometimes the face wins when they're choreographing wins, man. So, you know what I mean? I thought they were playing loose. I felt bad, like the Giants got kind of played on some calls, but Philly, there was some calls the other way didn't get called too.
Now, Marcus, I know you said that kid coming up is fast, but what was working for the Giants was having a speedster and a beast.
No power back, yeah.
I don't know if having, two flashy guys in the backfield, because, again, remember our glory days. Brandon Jacobs, Ahmad Bradshaw, and I
always forget the third guy. I know you're talking about. Yeah, I always forget his name. He was good too.
Yeah, all three of them. You know what I mean? Different styles, so you had to defend three different types of styles. You didn't know. I mean, like, dude, they just wore you out. We can't do that with two speedsters. So I just don't know.
Ronnie Brown and Ricky Williams were about the last ones to do it good.
Yeah.
Now, what do y'all think?
It only took a season for the league to figure out how to defend it, though.
What do y'all think about Chris Olave to the Steelers?
Good play on the Steelers' part. I think the Steelers and Aaron are going to go deep in the playoffs, but like usual, Aaron will probably lose right at the end.
What do y'all think
about Olave is awesome, man, but he's had like quite a few concussions to be so young.
Oh,
like I know he got like 2 or 3 last year alone. Like that kind of like scares me a little bit. He is he's fantastic, bro. All these Ohio State receivers are. Like, he's talented as hell. It's just, I don't mind him in Pittsburgh. I mean, it's funny, like, they got DK, that you had Pickens, like, you could have had a good number 2, but, you know, I guess that makes sense. That division, like, if Baltimore comes back and wins it.
The Northeast in general.
So what is that going to say? If Baltimore pulls this shit off and comes back from 1-5 to win that division, what happens? They're going to fire Mike Tomlin.
That would be effing hilarious.
Plug for Thursday football, Baltimore and Miami.
Ooh,
what do y'all think of? Yeah. What do y'all think of Bradley Chubb to the Cowboys?
Smart move for Bradley, but bad. I don't know if it's going to help the Cowboys very much. They're trying to really push. I mean, they do that every year, but Dak is having a better season, and I would say it's his best season in 5, and he always plays consistent. So it's not like they're just a bad team, man.
But that's funny though. Like, they need a pass rusher, right? Like, they had one. Well, they traded him away.
Well, he didn't want to be there though. You have to.
I mean, at that point, I wouldn't. It's like, I've been asking for a contract for 2 years, and you're gonna be like,
So your argument is like the Saquon argument, like you're saying, because but this is Dallas. Like,
that's true.
Call Jerry a racist and a dumbass, but he's not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, so the only reason Micah is gone is because he wanted to be gone.
I think Bradley Chubb is a beast, but like, I don't think it fixes everything on that defense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's going to change much.
They got problems on that defense. That defense is like historically bad, bro. Like, it is, bro. You watch the Bronco game. I swear, every route, these dudes are wide open. Like, wide open. Bo Nix is like,
yeah, man.
That was the game Bo Nix got me almost 40 points.
Yeah, didn't he have right at 500 yards? And
crazy. Yeah. Everybody that plays the Cowboy, bro, look at Russell Wilson earlier this year. It was like, oh shit, Russ is cooking. He's back. Everybody does this against Dallas' defense, bro. Like, it don't mean anything if you score a bunch on them. Like, good for you, bro. Caleb Williams went crazy on them. Okay.
Last but not least, what do y'all think about Cooper Kupp to the Patriots?
San Francisco's not going to win. LA is not going to win. So it would make sense for him to come to the East Coast. What other West Coast team could he play for if he was going to leave anyway? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, dude,
Seattle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would make more sense for him to come over to the East Coast and play for a contender.
So you would think New England would have him, Diggs, Hunter Henry,
BT.
It's like offense. It's offense. Like, it's not a terrible thought. It would make New England even scarier, and they're leading the division right now. They got to beat Buffalo out, and that probably won't happen. Let's be real.
He looks like a superstar. Like, just give him more weapons. Why not?
You know it.
He needs a little bit better of a running back there, though. Rondé's getting old, and you know what I mean. Like, their run game is a little weak, and it's kind of like shooting threes in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, a 3-team lives and dies by the 3. So you need an interior guy to pick up the slack when the guys aren't shooting as good, and that's kind of what their run is about on a run and shoot team like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if I was them, like, so to your point, I think they'd be better off getting a solid running back to do a championship run versus Cooper Kupp.
Right on. Well, hey, I want to remind everybody we will be going live at 10 p.m. this Friday for a Halloween episode.
You're going to tell us your costume, right?
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I don't know. Now, it's important that you guys vote, pick your favorite costume. I'm not clear who's going to be on. I know it's going to be me, Rick. Are you going to be in, Marcus?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't answer in the freaking chat, so. It's gonna be me, Rick, Marcus. I think Matt said he was in.
Matt said,
but it's important. We need your votes. Whoever gets the most votes wins a free T-shirt. And also, I think the wife is going to post something up. You know, we're going to be giving away a free T-shirt to a listener. So I think all you got to do is like send a comment in, or
Watch.
I forget what it is. Yeah, just look out for a post. The wife will put it out. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, so this Friday we'll be discussing Welcome to Derry, the season finale to Gen V. Weapons, since you wanted to revisit that, Marcus. Oh yes, that documentary, Perfect Neighbor. Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but the trailer looked pretty good.
Yeah.
It's worth watching.
Yeah, I remember when the case was happening, but yes, we'll be diving into those things. So yeah, tune in. But yeah, certainly Gen V, Welcome to Derry, a couple other things. If you're a listener, if you
I do want to add one more thing about Jackson Dart. Please start the slide, brother. Please slide.
Yep.
He gets knocked out this season, I'm done. I'm done. Honestly, if he didn't need the development, I probably would just sit him. What's the point, bro? Go out here and get hurt.
I'm afraid he's gonna get hurt because I mean, like, dude, just the energy that him and Cam brought, the way that they play, like, you know, these dudes want to win. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I mean, the other guys were rallying around that. Like,
yes, that's the momentum.
You got the bets. Man. Like, it was infectious, man.
Yeah, damn it. But
Cam gonna come back strong, man. He's gonna
tune in.
I'll add into real quick to answer your question. The Dodgers did start in Brooklyn in 1883 and moved to LA in 1958.
Yeah.
1880, damn. Baseball, he been playing baseball like 150 years.
Are you old, feeling?
No.
Hey, wait till that beautiful baby's like 5 years old and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Time flies. But yes, please tune in 10 p.m. Friday night. Cast in your vote. It is very important to us. And remember to like, subscribe, share. We appreciate you guys listening, chiming in. I'm Al, joined by my brothers Marcus and Brick. Peace.
Bars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average soul. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the cars, the clothes. The bitches, the guns, the knives, the average soul. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the